Hi, everybody. I'm here to share an update on the emails I sent earlier about some academic dishonesty I uncovered in our course and some thoughts about how we should go forward. Professors don't enjoy playing gotcha, at least I don't, and this has consumed most of my day, which I had set aside for doing other things like grading and setting up more lesson plans for students. But instead, I've had to focus on this issue that I discovered this morning. We do have ways of monitoring if academic dishonesty is going on in one of our courses, and I received a notification this morning about some suspected activity that I looked into. And I discovered that on a GroupMe page that a student had set up for our section, there was some sharing of quiz questions and answers going on there. I want to say that I appreciate the student who started that page. I think it's great that you were meeting as a community to discuss the course. That's a good thing. I have no problem with there being a GroupMe page or with the student who started it. I think it was begun with a positive intention, and that kind of interaction can be a good thing. But the sharing of exam questions and answers gets us into the category of and into the territory of academic dishonesty, which I am obligated to report and deal with. And it's the least favorite thing a professor has to do. So please, if you think we enjoy playing gotcha, we don't. It's deeply disappointing and disheartening when we work so hard to provide you with a good learning experience to see that kind of thing going on. I want to be honest with you here. So I don't yet know what the outcome is going to be. I've reported the situation to the student conduct office, and I'm awaiting their advice. Again, that's something that I am obligated to do as part of doing my job well. I also want to assure all of you that if you are ever having difficulty understanding the course material, please talk to me or to Keenan. That's what we're here for. That's what we care about. I didn't go to college for so many years to play gotcha and catch students at cheating. I'm in this because I like young people. I like working with young people. I deeply believe in what I do and the material I teach, and I want to share it with you. That said, in the process of examining the posts on that GroupMe site, I did also see the chat, the other posts that people made. It's always a good idea to be mindful of what you're putting in writing, because once it's out on the internet, it's out there forever, and nothing is private, and people could see it. You never know. But I wanted to address a few comments about me that I saw in that chat. One was that the video lectures are boring. That cut me, but I'll just say this. I'm not an entertainer. It's not my job to be one, and if you're looking for entertainment, I think the college lecture is probably the wrong place to look for it, but I assure you I do my best to make the lectures interesting. Another comment was about, do we really need the textbook, or does she, meaning me, go over everything in the video lectures? You do need the textbook. It gives us all a focal point. It gives you a resource, and there is more material in there than what I can cover in the video lectures. I saw somebody ask whether exam questions were only on the material in the video lectures, and someone answered that they heard from a friend who had taken this class in the past that I sometimes trick students, we'll put trick in quotes there, by including questions about things I didn't lecture on. I'm disappointed that that is looked at as me tricking people, because I try to be very transparent with you guys about what's going to be on the exams and how you're going to be evaluated. I try to be honest with you. But I want to assure you I'm never trying to trick you. I do say in the syllabus and in the orientation to the class that anything in the lectures or the videos or the textbook is fair game for exams. I'm upfront about that. I'm not trying to trick you, but there's material I may not be able to cover within the lecture time, unless you want lectures that are 3 hours long. So that's why you're responsible for that material. I heard someone say that the chapters are long. I wanted to address that. There are about 15 interpersonal communication textbooks out there on the market that are most commonly used, and I've used many of them and looked at all of them. And the reason I wrote my own textbook, it was not to make money, believe me. You'd be surprised at what the royalties are like on textbooks. It's like pennies a copy. You don't write textbooks to get rich. The reason I wanted to write my own textbook is because I thought the other textbooks on the market were overcomplicated, covered too much material. The chapters indeed were too long, and I wanted to present the material in a new and fresh way. So the chapters that you're getting from me are shorter, and I tried to write in a more conversational and less academic tone for you. Those chapters are written by me to you to help you learn what I consider are interesting and valuable things about interpersonal communication. Learning takes time. It takes an investment of effort and energy, and I hope going forward that you'll be willing to make that investment in this course. This material is important and will be useful to you. So, the academic dishonesty issue is not completely resolved yet. I imagine it will be in the coming days. Meanwhile, we all need to carry on. I'm not accusing all of you of being involved in it, but I wanted you all to be aware of it and to be aware that I'm aware of it and that it's more than just something funny or getting away with something. It's serious, and I'm really disappointed that it's happened. So we'll leave it there, and I wish you all well. I hope you'll have a good evening, and let's start afresh and do our best for each other. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.